Hey fellas, how you doing? It's just early afternoon on the Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm gonna show you what we're looking at here. I'm outside, I'm headed up that way. Sun's over my shoulder. Just beautiful weather out. The title of this is gonna be something about why are they always asking us to sacrifice? Tighten our belts, suck it up and drive on. I know it's a shit sandwich and everybody has to take a bite. And they're never asking. It's like when they sent us off to battle. Now, I had no problem scrapping with Al Qaeda in Afghanistan because that's where they fucking came from. But then all of a sudden, they come by and they take like every 2 out of 3 guys and they send them over to, what the hell was that? Gulf War. Iraq. To build up for Iraq. It's insane. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Or they're always asking us, we have to raise prices. Food's expensive, inflation, this and that. And that. Why don't you lower the prices? Why are they always asking the good, hardworking, average man and woman to sacrifice? We're going to increase your taxes just a little bit so we can send $1 billion more dollars, $68 billion they've sent to the Ukraine. For what? How did the fucking Ukraine winning or losing a war make a difference to you and I? It doesn't pay any of my bills. It doesn't help me out at anything, with anything. God, it doesn't make any sense. But sure as shit, if they want to start another war, they're going to have no problem. These warmongers, what's his name? He was in the Air Force. Graham? I think his last name is Graham. All these people trying to start a war with Russia or Iraq or Iran, especially Iran, China. Why? Why don't you go fight the war? I'm not going. I already did my time. I got over 5 years in that stupid chaos. I cannot tell you how horrible, absolutely horrible it is. And it follows you for the rest of your life. Most of us just don't fucking talk about it. Try to ignore it so it goes away. Still have problems sleeping. I never saw anybody, senator, congressman's uncle, dad, friend, family member. It was just us poor kids fighting. And that's not a knock on the military. Because the military is designed to move out and draw fire. I understand that. It gave me a second, probably like a 10th chance in life to get my shit together. And I'm grateful for that. I'm not going to sit back and have them start a war with China or whoever else they're wanting to go. I tell you what, to all you politicians out there, you want to start a war? You lead the charge. You be one of the very first people to get up out of your foxhole and go charge that hill. You lead the way. Be leading from your... And you know what? Why do I have to sacrifice? Why do we have to sacrifice so some fucking billionaire can have another yacht, have another home? Why are we sacrificing? What about those poor people in Maui? You guys act like we forgot about that. How about those people in the Kakalakis, the North and South Kakalaki? Just getting their lives absolutely ruined. I saw a video today. They're still living in tents, living in the mud. I didn't see any FEMA trailers. Doesn't make any fucking sense. I know we're supposed to forgive and forget, but how is it that we have billions, over $60 billion, almost $70 billion for a war in a country I don't give a shit about? Poor Ukrainians. What about the poor fucking Americans? All of us. The fucking Canadians have lost their minds. Got the drug cartels below us screwing everything up. Anyways, it's just funny. It's not funny at all, but it's definitely aggravating. They always seem to want the people that they consider, like us, disposable. And if you don't believe they consider us disposable, I think you're very wrong in assuming that. Well, that's not much for Christmas. My wife is off having a great time in Tucson with her family. I think I consider you guys my family. I get along better with some of you guys than I do with anybody else. All the positive comments, all the decent people out there. And again, I'm going to try to segue back into the main point. I can't remember a time in my life where I haven't been told, we got to tighten our belts. We got to stick this out together. And you look over, the other guy's getting into his Maserati or his G-Wagon, $100,000 car, telling me, hey, why don't you go get another job? Anyways. I'm going to stop. I'm on my way down here, down that way, way down there. I'm going to burn off some. Love you guys. It drives me crazy. And I don't want to see the younger guys get taken advantage of again. Telling you got to sacrifice. Suck it up, drive on. It's a shit sandwich and we all got to take a bite. Fuck that. Why don't you sacrifice? I wish you could see some of the scars on my body from my sacrifice. And you know what they tell you? And I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. They say thank you for your service. I appreciate that. I don't have a problem. God, I hope this guy's turning around. He is. Okay, good. No problem. Anyways, I do appreciate that. But you know who it is telling me to thank you for your service? It's usually those hard-working SOBs out there like me. It's why I preach so much about being financially literate. The only way, I'm going to put my glasses on, that sun is beating me up. The only way you and I can get out of the matrix is if you buy your way out. Now, I did whatever I had to do to get out. I took some sketchy jobs with some sketchy companies. I did some work in Colombia. Anyways, doesn't matter. I did some jobs where they paid cash. And when I got enough to where I could afford a T&E attorney, he set me up with some stuff what's called offshore. Anyways, it drives me crazy. And you know something's going to happen when they start, playing the red, white, and blue. And what's that guy by, I think his name's Greenwood, where he says, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. When they start playing that song over and over again, you're going to be like, oh shit. One of the other ways we knew we were going to be deep in a fight as you'd wake up in the morning. Well, first of all, they let you sleep in, and you're like, oh shit, here we go. And after a while, guys like me, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Or you wake up and they have what's an MKT unit, a mobile kitchen unit, mobile kitchen trailer. I think, yeah, mobile kitchen trailer. And they'd be cooking fresh eggs. You could have steak and eggs, and you just knew it. The chaplain's there, the sergeant major's there, the colonel's there. Man, how you doing, man? Da 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 da. Sure as shit. It was time to get your basic load. Everybody took more than their basic load. Just water. We would take the main meal out of the MRE, put 2 or 3 of those in like a day pack, put a camel on your back. Anyways, it's just water, ammunition. I was known for throwing a grenade. You had to tell. Anyways, but all that sacrifice. For what? For them to send 60 some odd billion dollars to Ukraine? For what? Why didn't Ukraine just cede the land? On top of this, let's be absolutely honest about the Ukraine. They literally, the Azov Battalion, I think it's AZ-304, there are literally Nazis, actual fucking Nazis in there. And we're sending them billions of dollars. What if somebody in Maui got a $750 check? Fuck out of here. How about those people from Helena and those 2 hurricanes that mysteriously corrected their course? Destroyed those people's lives. Some of those people have been living there for generations. What'd they get? $800? And they're still living in tents outside. I can't tell you. Why do they have to sacrifice? Where's our $1 billion? Where's our $60 billion in our taxes? Where's that money for our people? How about the medical care? I'm just telling you, man, it's just crazy. But they want you to, just got to suck it up and drive on. Man, fuck that. People are tired, man. People are tired of this bullshit. I know young men that stay after because they can't afford to take a private class, and sometimes to get promoted in jiu-jitsu. That's gi, not no-gi. No-gi doesn't really have a promotion system where they award you a belt in a formal ceremony. To go from white belt to blue belt, anyways, and on up, you usually have to take a certain number of private lessons, which they call paying your dues. Man, the sun's kicking. Anyways, that's enough from me. But these guys are out there sacrificing. I know guys that are working an 8-hour job and then doing like Grubhub or Uber Eats or driving for Lyft or Uber just to get fucking by. Just to get by. I tell you what, I'll bet you that president of the Ukraine, Zelensky, I think is his name, I bet you he's got a couple $1 billion of our money stashed away somewhere. That's a murder hole right there, boy. Anyway, we try not to be all wound up. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Love you. I'm not selling anything. You don't owe me anything. I just want to help. But my God, they gotta cut. It just feels like they gotta. Anyways, they want us to sacrifice. Fuck that. You go fight the war. You go pay more in taxes. Do you know, as a matter of fact, if they charged all of the billionaires what they're supposed to pay in taxes, do you know how much that would kick off, crush our national debt? Unbelievable. So, all right, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. like a fart in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.